Hi team, I'm back. Uber Jacobs, property strategist from Property Friends. Well, I'm being back on the road, being a road warrior, living the road warrior life that I love. As you can see, I'm very casually dressed at this stage still. This is my early morning attire when I get up early in the morning to get some thinking time and some admin and that sort of thing. So yeah, I am in Cairns. We'll be here until Saturday morning. Fairly lengthy trip this time. We flew out from Melbourne last night and only coming back Friday week. Lucky we've got our guard dog at home, and home sitter, so everything is good on the home front. Really looking forward to this trip, meeting a number of great people, checking up on some houses that we put under development. And last but not least, really the old saying applies, nothing beats feeling it, touching it, smelling it. I think, in my humble opinion, that it's hugely important to be on location and to be checking on things on location and not just going by research. There are so many nuances that come into play when doing property investing, when you want to optimize it, when you want to get the last cent out of it, that is, versus just playing a theoretical game with data. So that's just the way that we do it. Plus, I love the traveling and we love meeting the people, which, by the way, is the best source of income. Local knowledge is often good knowledge. So yes, got a couple of meetings set up today, talking to a couple of developers, checking up on 3 pieces of land that we have organized. By the way, I love it when a good plan comes together. Cutters Rise down at the south in Gordonville, with the duplication of the highway, Bruce Highway. The council says the traveling time into Cairns City will be between 9 and 12 minutes. That is less, for sure, than it takes to get in the backblocks of Edmonton, for example, due to the congestion of Mill Road, which is a bugger of a street to get out of or through when you want to go to Cairns. So why do I like Gordondale? Why do I like Cutters Rise? Big plug for Renee and her team. The developer has chosen to do fairly big blocks of traditionally 700 square meters and over. Now, the location of the development, as far as I'm concerned, is second to none. And let's talk a bit of location of real estate investment. We all talk about location. This development is, let's call it, within 15 minutes of city center of Cairns on the south. This development has a brand new shopping center with a big Woolies and I think 17 other stores less than a kilometer. This development has a township with probably, let's call it 2 kilometers. Now it's not even that, kilometer and a half away. This development has McDonald's about 800 meters away. Now don't laugh. I don't care whether you're into McDonald's or not. One thing is for sure. They're great in picking great locations for their stores. And that's one thing. They do a lot more research and can spend a lot more money on what's the ideal location for growth area. Because that's what they do. They secure their locations in growth areas early. So that's another indicator. There will be a large retirement home as part of the estate. And last but not least, I love it when I can get into stage one of an estate, because there is, of course, a stage advantage. Now, for the ones that are not familiar with the term stage advantage means that just about invariably, each subsequent stage, the price goes up. Now, I love it when a good plan comes together. One of our guys signed 3 days after the last block was sold, right? So he hadn't even signed the contract yet, was $38,000 up. And that is fair dinkum richie ditch dollars, as we say in Australia. Australia. Because, and here I go back to stage advantage, stage 2, pricing is 38,000. So, and they're selling. So, how would you like to make $38,000 2 days before you sign the contract? Let me say that again. How would you like to make $38,000 2 days before you sign? I love it when a good plan comes together. Okay, so, and that was a matter of being in the right place at the right time, but moreover, having the right contacts. And that is what is another thing that is really important in these trips, during these trips, is to meet people, to catch up with people, to have chats with people. That's when you find out the real story, when you can hear from the dozer driver that does a development, the real story of when he or she is going to be finished, i.e. when the estate is going to be finished, versus the sales talk that you get from the sales. Invariably, there's worlds apart. I mean, we've had developments in, you can think of one, I'm not going to name it. We were supposed to be in December last year. I personally think it's going to be September, October until we can get in this year. So that's a 12-month delay. Now, you got to have your ducks in a row to be able to cater for that. That is, again, another example to show why it is so important to be on location. And heck, I love playing with designs. I love seeing my houses completed and checking whether the designs that look great on paper are actually working physically. So, yeah, bit of running around today, finding our feet and getting reacquainted with the joint. Cairns has changed a lot again, grown a lot again. It's ever evolving. So let's have a look. I'll be endeavoring to do a Facebook Live or a live report every day at about 8:30. So enjoy your day, make it a great one, and have fun. Bye-bye.